You have begun a quest. Use the duty list duty to help you complete your task. You dirty bitch. Duty list. I know all about duties and making lists of your duties. Now we gotta go talk to this guy. Go take the lift. Take the lift. It's called an elevator, you British fucks. Welcome to Limsa Lominsa. If you've a mind to visit the drowning wench, the crow's lift will take you there. Yes, I will take the crow's lift. Damn it, wait. Oh, here he is. Yep, I know. Thank you very much. Baderon, whatever your name is. Look at my boots, son. Sup? I'm an elf. Greetings to you, lad. I'm not doing the accents, by the way. What'll it be? Ah, but you ain't here for a drink, are ya? You've come for a mind to try it. Jesus H. Christ in a chicken basket. Well, you'll find no shortage of work here at Limsa. The name's Baderon, and the most hospitable of... Jesus Christ. Skip it. 'Tis also the home of the Venturers Guild here in Limsa. That's why we've got a desk specially for guild business, and why I seem to spend more time saving the necks of whelps like yourself than wetting the throats of me regulars. By the way, I just want to say I really hate a game that's text adventure and has like all their talking like this. Like, I get what you're going for, but it's a pain in the fucking ass to figure out what the fuck you're talking about. Venturers have a knack for finding trouble, see? If you want to give them a weird accent, voice the damn things. Not that they need it in these parts, on account of there being trouble wherever you look. If you manage to steer clear of the fishbacks and the kobolds outside the city, the pirates on the inside will get you instead. Man, fish, I wish you'd really use a different term, maybe native fish Lominsian, I don't know. And if they don't manage, there's always the Garlean Empire to finish the job. Oh, no one knows what they're planning, of course, but if they're planning anything, you can be sure it's to kill the lot of us. Well, that seemed nice. Aye, this town seems peaceful at a glance, but look again and you see people living in fear of what tomorrow might bring. And who can blame them after everything that's happened? Erosia, which again, I don't even know, that's probably not even right. Erzia took a mighty blow during the calamity. But here comes, what? But our homes weren't the only things that got wiped off the face of existence by the thrice-damned bastard of a dragon. You don't know that. It took our bleeding memories too, and no one's been able to explain it in a way as makes any sense. None of the folks what saw it and lived to tell the tale seem to agree on how the tale actually goes. 'Tis all foggy, like recollection from our night on the ale. Ye can imagine why people might fear for the return if they can't recall the past. But there is one thing we all remember, and that's the group of adventurers what laid down their lives to drag Azuria back from the brink when she was bound for the abyss. Well, I say we remember. Truth is, we ain't forgotten what they did for us. The gods damned calamity spawned memory loss robbed us of their name. By the way, also, gods damned instead of goddamn because there's multiple gods. Awful. Don't do that. It won't even let us picture the damn faces. 'Tis like staring at a gull flying in front of the sun. All you see in your mind's eye is a shadow set against a blinding glare. And that's how every bugger describes it, by the way. Give or take the odd gull. If this what people callin' their heroes, the warriors of light. If Limsa's ever gonna put this time of darkness behind it, it's going to need venturers to help banish the fear. It's going to need new heroes like the ones we lost. You talk a hell of a lot. Maybe one day you'll be one of them. And that's why any aid we can give to a venturer is effort well spent. What say ye, lad? You willing to lend us your strength? Can I say no? God damn it. I didn't say nod. Methinks to ye, Me thanks to ye and the navigator and all. I knew she'd steer ye my way for a reason. Aye, but listen to me, yattering on like a sun-touched fishwife. You got that? 'Tis time we get your mark in me book. Put your scrawl right there. Everybody's so clean cut for like a pirate town. Everybody is very clean and very well groomed. Malachi Torsad, is it? And a fine name it is. You goddamn right it is. Congratulations. You're now an upstanding member of the Adventurers Guild. You there, adventurer. You sailed in the last ferry, did you not? Yeah, I did, you goofy looking bastard. The captain reported being attacked by a pirate vessel, and several witnesses have testified independently that a passenger matching your description went out on deck mere moments before the incident took place. Sending your friend signals, were you? Bitch, don't even step off. Now hold on just a moment there, officer. You got the wrong bloke. This fine, upstanding young gent is me dear departed grandma's sister's niece's cousin's closest companion. Oh, I was your grandma's companion. The lad won't be caught dead, fraternizing with such unsavory elements. Is that right? You are surely aware of the recent kidnappings. Respectfully, then, we cannot be too trusting of outsider at a time when the loyalty of even our closest friends is in doubt. That girl on the left looks really bored. Ah, you make a good point there, officer. A very good point. Very wise. Ye needn't worry, though. I keep one eye open at all times. Me, and two more often than not. Now, sir, what say ye to tankard of me finest ale before you return to your duties, eh? Not a watered-down cup of piss like last time, I should hope. No, this is going to be 100% piss, not watered down like last time. Ain't got the finest idea what you're on about, sir. The wench might offer some of the cheapest grog this side of the Strait of Marathor, but that don't mean it won't get you good and pickled. And look, there's a chair over there just crying out to be sat on, so kick off them heavy boots, eh? Dumbasses. You'll have to excuse these eagerly bloody yellow jackets. They've been a spat of kidnappings, see, and they ain't got a clue who's behind them. Naturally, they've taken to clamping irons on anyone who takes vaguely suspicious, which means venturers, specific visitors, and pretty much every bugger else in the town. Don't take it personal, though. Us Lominsas can be an headstrong bunch of bastards, 'tis true, but given time, we'll grow on ye. Now, where was I? Shutting the fuck up, I think, is where you were. Ah, yeah, welcome to Limsa Lominsa, where the sea is as green as the faces of me patrons after a few too many black belly whiskeys. Oh boy, that sounds delicious. Now take a moment to gather ye wits, and we'll get started with learning ye the ways of the city. I think this is where they tend to start giving you quests to just run around. Which again, those I will definitely be skipping the quest text on because there's so much text in this game. And, you know, on its own, it's not a bad thing, but seriously, MMOs, I kind of like just want to get like to playing, really. Speak with, yes, I would like to. This concludes the introductory game tutorial. You have taken your first steps as an adventurer in the city of Limsa Lominsa. Listen well to the wisdom of Bateron Ten Fingers, then go forth and discover the incredible adventures that await you. I'm sorry, weren't you going to have a weird name or last name or surname or weird name? Shouldn't it be something that's unusual, like 9 fingers or 11 fingers? Maybe that's weird. Maybe that is weird in this town to have all your goddamn fingers. Main scenario quests. Okay, let's go ahead and close that. And let's talk to him. The main scenario quests have this little flamey icon, so we do have a little bit more reading. It's not going to be anywhere near that bad all the time, though. That's more of an introductory thing. Right then, let's start you off nice and easy with 3 tasks that'll help you get used to life here in Limsa. Firstly, if you head down a floor, then point your nose to the west, you'll get an eyeful of the great glowing crystal in the middle of the courtyard. That's an aetherite, a device which can move you from one place to another in the blink of an eye. Ain't no swifter way to travel, providing there's an aetherite where you want to go, of course. Have a chat with a yellow jacket on guard down there, and you'll be treated to a lecture on the working of the device. Before you do that, though, remember to touch the thing. Strange that it sounds, it won't work till you have. Second on the list is a marketplace. You'll find weapons and armor and all your adventure bits and pieces for sale in that district, what lies beneath the Aetheryte. Don't go throwing your gill around just yet, though, or you'll get fleeced quicker than you can say, "Where's my coin purse so light?" Have a word with Swazblot instead. He's the head of the Merchants League, by the way. Give him this old octant, and I'll treat you well. For the last of me helpful hints, I suggest you meet some fellow axe wielders at the Marauders Guild. I guarantee you'll learn a few new tricks for swinging the Ed Splitter of yours if you join the crew. Blothranta at the front desk is the one to get you started. Oh, you just put my hands on my hips here, no big deal. What? Got all that, lad. See into them 3 tasks take you on a little jaunt round the city and help you work out where everything is. Now I best be getting on. Run along, eh? Bugger it. There I go, sending you off without telling you something crucial. That bloody calamity's made a right mess of my memory, I swear. Well, that or the ale. Any road, while you're out, if ye happen to pass any poor sods that look like they might need help, consider giving their tale a woe a listen, eh? Sounds like a chore, I admit, but you never know what interesting opportunities could be lurking out there, just waiting for you to stumble on them. For example, Ninya over yonder's been casting glances at you since you waltzed in. Why not lend an ear and see what she has to say? Aye, you're like to find yourself running odd errands in the beginning, but once you build a reputation as a man folk can trust, the jobs will get harder and the rewards more generous. And that, my lad, is how you go about becoming a legend among adventurers. Jesus. Take a speech class. Alright, so we can close that out. I'll probably, actually, you know what? I might, well, no, I'm not going to disable those. Because there might actually be some useful ones that'll pop up. I might do it anyway. Okay. Again, we're not going to read these side quests. I'm sure they're very interesting. But, yeah. I think this just takes us up. Yep. So the Aetheryte is your quick travel in this game. It's works a little odd. Within the city, there's one big one and then a bunch of smaller ones at various points. And you can travel between them. You know what? Yeah, let's just turn off the hints for now. And you can travel between them within the city, but like you can't travel to one from outside the city, even though there are these crystal things which we're going to see. So apparently that one lady wanted us to pick up herbs, so we're going to do that. And I think this is going to lead us to the Aetheryte, which is probably not the correct way to pronounce it, but it's how I'm pronouncing it. So, oh well. And here in the beginning, I'm not a master at this game. I did play quite a bit during the closed beta. But, oh, and this just happens to be who I needed to give it to. A guy who is random letters for names. Seriously, AHLDSKYF. Right, that's not even a name. Now, one dumb thing in this game I don't really see the point of is when you have a collection quest and you go to turn it in, they don't just go, oh, cool, I'll take it. You have to actually select your item to turn in. However, the quickest way to do that is to right-click it, and then the only thing that'll be selected is the thing that you can turn in, and then select it and click hand over. So it's not too bad, but it's just kind of, it's pointless. Like, why? What's the point? Just finish the quest. Oh, he has a quest for me. Come on, and give her. Just gonna accept it. Gonna put that in the middle. Mr. Random. Looks like he fucking smashed his keyboard against his face until he came up with a name. Alright, let's go ahead and tune ourselves. So this will be where we come back to when we cast the return spell once we get it. I don't know if I'm gonna... notice another novice adventurer. I, Bateron, has sent more than a few of your kind this way of late. Can't even see my handsome face. There we go. This guy again. I am Sumdiamal, one of the Yellow Jackets tasked with keeping the peace in the city. It is also my charge to provide guidance in the use of this device. Fear not, I shall be brief. Aetherites are crystalline structures that tap into the ethereal energies. They are primarily used as a means to travel swiftly from one place to another. Return and teleport, the most common transportation spells, make direct use of the Aether rites and their connection to the flow of Aether. And as these devices are found in almost every corner of Azora, any adventurers worthy of the name will wish to seek out and attune themselves to each one. Once you have expanded your horizons beyond the wall of the city, you will soon find yourself performing the act of attunement as a matter of course. This is, however, no need for unseemly haste. The Aetherites found in and around the city will be sufficient for the present, I assure you. Should you wish to learn more about Aetherites or transportation magic, I will be here to answer your questions. No, I'm pretty good on that. We did learn Return. Return is a 15-minute refresh spell. In other words, you can cast it once every 15 minutes. And that will return you to your primary bind location, which will be here right now. And we will change that as we go. Alright, let's go grab some new quests. Sweet Nick's Rosy Cheeks. Now, one good thing about this game, if you're not familiar with the class system, I'll go into it a bit more later, but in a nutshell, all you need to know right now is that if you want to play another class later on, hey, look, it's a Pikachu. If you want to play a different class, you don't have to roll up a new character. After you hit level 10, you unlock the ability to talk to NPCs and just become another class. I'll talk about that again in a second. A fine morning to you, sir. Welcome to the most replete marketplace in the Grand of Azora, where every shelf groans under the weight of wonders born from all corners of the world. Pray browse the stalls until your eyeballs ache from oogling the overabundance of unbelievable bargains. Now, as much as I would love to elaborate upon the unrivaled quality of our merchandise, I must tend to some cargo, but recently arrived at the docks. Huh? You bear a gift from Betaron? Whatever could it... Ah, my octants. By the navigator, I must have left it behind in the winch. Woo, it's a tavern slash brothel, am I right? A kinky brothel from the sound of it if you lost your octant up there. Along with a week's pay and several bills worth of intoxicated memories. So again, we have to select it and hand it over. I am most grateful to have it back. This tool is a keepsake from my days as a ship captain, you see. Needless to say, the good deed must be repaid. And what better recompense than the wisdom of a master merchant? It is simple. If it is simple and sturdy adventuring equipment you seek, you need no look further than the east and west arms of Hawker's Alley. Lest you doubt, each gil you invest in arms and armor will be money well spent. Adventuring is, after all, a dangerous profession by its very nature. It goes without saying that Hawker's Alley boasts stalls specializing in the tools of every martial discipline imaginable. And within but a few steps are bazaars and apothecaries that will most aptly supply all your potions and perishable needs. While our keen-eyed agents procure a frankly befuddling range of wares during their sojourns to distant shores, so it pays to become familiar with the type and price of the goods offered by each stall. Such knowledge will serve you well in the purse if your purse is light or your time is short. But verbal instructions of this kind will only profit you so much. Experience has ever been the surest teacher, if not the kindest. I invite you to explore the markets for yourself. We won't be doing that right now. I know how it works. Alright, let's talk to him again. He gives us another quest. Play through that. Greetings, sir. Might I interest you in the service of a retainer? What's this? Some suspicious seafarer is on the prowl for gullible adventurers? A possible suspect in the recent kidnappings, you think? Well, I'll be sure to pass on that warning to my customers. What with all the merchants and travelers milling through Hawker's Alley, these kind of unsavory activities might go unnoticed. In any case, I promise to keep a sharp lookout for anyone who being accosted by a strange-looking sailor. Wait, I don't get with the main quest. So why did I read it? I don't know. I can see on the map, on the mini map and the main map, where the quest givers are. Can you wait? Actually, can you see them on the main map? Yes, you can, which is very handy. Okay, we're gonna blow through this. I think that was just part of the main quest. Wait, let's take a look real quick. Jay brings up your quest journal close to home. That's the ones we just want to focus on. We also want to go to the Marauders Guild. You can fix the transparency, I think, on the map, on the main map here. You can resize it, all that good crap. All that good poo-poo. What the bloody hell? Freak show. Ah, Jesus, Japan. Come on.